I earned well over $20,000 making faceless YouTube content last year, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can do the exact same thing. The best part is that we're going to be using AI tools to automate the entire process, so there's going to be no workload on your end. We're going to leave all of the video editing, video scripting, video idea, and pretty much everything else in the process to AI, so you can pump out these videos at a more frequent rate, earning you way more money. I'll be covering the entire process, and all I ask in return is if you guys leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. With that being said, let's head over to the PC setup and get started.
Alrighty, so the first thing we'll need to do is actually find our niche on YouTube. So I'm going to ask ChatGPT to give me 50 good niches for faceless YouTube channels, and it's going to give us a list. And from this list, you guys can take inspiration in what kind of niche you want to make faceless YouTube videos on. Now keep in mind, some niches are going to pay you a lot, like let's say tech videos or exercise videos, whereas other niches are going to pay you very little, like music or gaming. So do keep that in mind when you decide on your niche. Now the niche I'm going to go with is very similar to this channel right here called Stories from the Internet, except I'm going to do a little bit of a twist. I'm going to make all my stories spooky, and I'm going to make a channel about spooky stories. As you can see from this channel, they pulled in a ton of views when they used to post, getting millions of views on their video, generating them a ton of money. If we just go over to their social blade, you can see that they're still earning anywhere from $300 to $6,000 a year on a channel they haven't posted on in 8 months. Now this channel is totally low effort, and there's so many like them out there, basically acting as cash cows. Alrighty, now that you have the niche that you want to run with, you have to create your channel on YouTube. So we're just going to run with Spooky Kingdom. That's going to be the name of this channel. We're also going to need a profile picture and a banner for this YouTube channel, which I'll show you how to do on the platform Canva. It is completely free, and I'll have the link down below in the description so that you guys can use the platform. There are other ways to make graphic designs with AI, like Stable Diffusion or Midjourney, which I have tutorials on my channel, but we're going to be running with Canva as it's completely free and it's very easy to use. So once on Canva, you just want to go to Create Design, which is below my webcam, and we are going to search for YouTube profile picture in the search bar. And then I'm going to go over to the left side where it says apps, and I'm going to search for text to image, and we're going to select this one in the top right here, and we're going to select use. Now this works the exact same way as something like Midjourney. You simply type in the logo that you want to create, and it will generate a image for you. Now the prompt we're going to run with is Spooky Grim Reaper reading a book on a gray background. And this is because the channel is going to be like about spooky stories, and you can actually change the style of your profile picture. So let's say you're doing something on, I don't know, anime, and you want to select the retro anime style. That's always an option. I'm not going to select any of these styles. I'm just curious on what it's going to give us based on that prompt. And of course, we're going to keep that square aspect ratio as it is a profile picture. Now here are the 4 generations that it gave us. I don't really like any of these, to be honest. This one's all right, but I'm going to make some changes to my prompt. We changed our new prompt to Spooky Grim Reaper with no face and red eyes, centered with smoke in the air and a dark background. So let's see what that generates for us. And this is a lot more like it. I really like this image right here, so I'm just going to drag it out. The only thing it's missing is those red eyes. And if you find your image generation misses anything, you can go to the search elements and literally search whatever you want. So let's see if red eyes comes up. I'm not too sure if they will, and they actually do. So I just added in some red eyes, and then I also searched up red glow. It gives that glowing effect. Looks pretty good. Last thing you want to do is go up to the top right and select share, and then you want to select download, and we're going to select download again, and it's going to download our profile picture. Alrighty, perfect. Our profile picture looks awesome. Now we just need to get a banner, and you can follow the exact same process. Great design, YouTube banner. I'm just going to take this random template, as YouTube banners are not as important as you may think. I remove the profile picture and then just change the text to Spooky Kingdom and subscribe, and leave a like. Then once again, share and select download. Already perfect. We have the branding for our channel. It doesn't look amazing, but this is just for tutorial's sake. I expect you guys will spend a bit longer on it. Now, the next thing we're going to do is actually start developing some videos for this channel. The next prompt I'm going to ask ChatGPT is to give me 5 spooky short story ideas based on a theme park. Now here I'm just trying to get the ideas flowing and seeing what ChatGPT can bring to the table in terms of ideas. Now after reading these 5, I definitely think the first one is the best, the Ghost of Thrill Mountain. So I'm going to ask ChatGPT to create me an entire the video to be. And I made sure to include to keep it PG-13 as you don't want your video to get demonetized on YouTube. You want to be able to make money off this video. And obviously keep the video engaging because you don't want people to click off your YouTube video and hurt it in the algorithm. So ChatGPT is developing me a story with one narrator. You can't add multiple narrators like different characters within the story. However, it's going to get a lot more complicated later down the line. But if you do want to put that extra effort into your videos, by all means, go for it. Now here you can see what a 400 to 600 word story would look like. So it's not that long. If you do want to add more depth to your story, you can always ask ChatGPT to extend the story by 300 words and make it understandable for anyone on YouTube to listen to, as your viewers are going to be from all over the world, and you want to make your story easy to understand for people who don't really speak English that well or don't really understand it because it's not their first language. Now, with our story created on ChatGPT, the next thing we need to do is actually create an AI-generated voice for our video. Now, if you want to use your own voice, by all means, go for it. However, if you're maybe not English speaking or just aren't comfortable using your own voice on YouTube, I'll have the link down below for Murph AI. It's a fantastic text-to-voice generator, and it's very easy to use. You can also use a website like 11 Labs, which works pretty similar. However, the pricing on that is a bit more expensive, whereas Murph gives you a completely free trial to test out if you like it or not. Once we've created our Murph AI account, we can go to Create Project. I'm just going to call mine the Spooky Kingdom, and I'm going to start with a blank and create that project. Now, the next thing you want to do is actually find the voice you want to use. If you have the free version, you can only use a select amount of voices. Obviously, with the pro version, you can use way more. You can hear what the voices sound like by just selecting the play button on any voice that you choose. So with our ChatGPT story copied, we're going to go over to Murph and paste it in. It's going to ask if you want to split it. This is if you have like two different characters within your story, then you may want to split by paragraphs or sentences. As we only have one narrator, we're just going to keep it as not split, and we're going to paste that script in. Now, last thing to do is changing the pitch. I'm going to make the pitch slightly lower as I kind of want that creepier and slower voice. And I'm going to press the play button at the bottom here, and it's going to generate our audio. Alrighty, now all we have to do is select download audio, and it will download the audio to our computer. Now in Murph, you can actually add media and basically edit your entire video within the program all online, which is amazing. However, Murph is not a free program for entirety, meaning if you plan on using Murph for editing your videos or longer periods of times, eventually you're going to have to pay because the free trial is going to run out. So that's why we're going to head over to Canva again, which is going to be completely free to edit our video. Once in Canva, I'm just going to search up video or YouTube video, and it's going to give us the exact dimensions for a YouTube video. After searching up YouTube video, I'm going to select the blank YouTube video option, and then I'm going to search for a background. So to make our background, our story is about a theme park. So I'm just going to search for an abandoned theme park in the Elements tab. We're going to go to our photos, and I like this photo, so we're going to use it, and we're going to drag it out so it fills up that entire screen. I'm then going to get a shape, and I'm also going to make it the entire screen. I'm going to make this black, or at least a very dark black, and this is going to just make our photo look that much spookier. I'm going to go to the opacity here, or the transparency button, and we're going to drag that down, and there you go. It looks a lot more spooky. Now, the last thing I'm going to search for is smoke, and I'm going to try this video here. I don't know if it's going to work, but when we just drag down the transparency, it looks pretty decent. Now with our animated background created, we're going to go back to our text to image, and we are going to create a narrator. I'm going to use the prompt a spooky cartoon Grim Reaper with red eyes centered and a white background. The white background is very important because we are going to be cropping out the background of our character. Now the generations we got here aren't the best, so I'm going to try another prompt and see what we get. Alrighty, so once you've created your character that you want to narrate, you can head over to this website right here, and it's going to remove the background, which is why we added the white background to our prompt. Now on this website, all you have to do is upload the photo and it instantly removes that background. Full transparency, I use Now AI to create this photo. I didn't end up using Canva just because the generations I was getting weren't the greatest and I wanted to move on with this tutorial. So we're going to download our image without the background. Going back to Canva, we can go to uploads on the left here and then go to upload files and then find that PNG, and we're going to select upload and just click on the photo and you can drag it into your video. Now do keep in mind, if you can, you don't want to have stuff in the background. As you can see, kind of has wings, but they get chopped off, so it doesn't look as good. But as it's just a tutorial, we're going to move forward. Alrighty, so I just went to tools and used the magic eraser. However, it's involved in the pro version, so do keep that in mind. And now it looks a lot cleaner. Now the next website we're going to use is did.com. Once again, all of the links will be down in the description. Now on this website, we're actually going to create our animated narrator. Now do keep in mind that in this video, I actually have to change up my character, and I can't use the anime style one I generated in Canva, as DID didn't process that it was an actual human head, and I believe that's just because of the Grim Reaper hoodie. Thankfully though, in DID you can create your very own character using AI prompts, so I made this really creepy smiling guy. The only problem with this though is that the background is no longer removed, so you don't have a transparent video. So in this video I'm just going to settle with that, and DID makes it very simple to use. All you have to do is, once your character is selected, literally select upload voice audio, and that's where we're going to upload the audio from Murph, and then from there you just select generate video, and it's really that easy. Now I do want to note as well that you can use DID directly within the Canva program. However, it's not as good of a program as you can't upload your own audio. You can only do text to speech and not voice to speech. All right, once our video is done generating on DID, we can just click the 3 circles in the top to download the video, and then we can open it up with inside Canva. Now unfortunately, the DID watermark is placed on the video in the free version. However, if you want to get around that, you could just upload your own logo and place it over top. You could add a blur to the logo or a whole bunch of different things to just cover the watermark and get around that unfortunate feature. Okay, so once our video is inside Canva, we can download the video by going to share and then selecting download and making sure it's on the MP4 option. Then we can move on to our very last program, which is going to be v.io. And once again, for the millionth time in this video, the link to that will be in the description as well. v.io has a bunch of different options, but what we're going to be doing in today's video is the subtitles. And from there, you can just stylize the subtitles to however you please. I do recommend keeping the same style throughout your whole video. It will just flow a lot better. Now, once you find the style that you like, the last thing to do is select done, and you can download this video. You will need to have an account to v.io, but it is completely free otherwise. Now, with our video done generating, we will go over to the download button here. Keep in mind, you will need an account to download your video. And finally, the last step is to actually upload your video. Now down below, I'll have the link to my website where you can actually purchase a course on the best ways to grow your YouTube channel. I've been doing YouTube for well over a decade, and I've grown multiple channels to 6-figure numbers. I'll have the link down below to that website if you are interested in that, as if I went over all of that information in today's video, it would probably be like 10 hours long, and I do want to get this tutorial over with. Now with all this information, I'm just going to use ChatGPT. I'm going to ask it to create a good title with a description and tags for the YouTube video. We're just going to copy exactly what it gives us. I usually use way better prompts, which I have all in my course, which once again is linked down below. Alrighty, so we have our title, so we're just going to copy that and paste it into our YouTube video, and we're going to do the same thing with the description and the tags, and our video will be ready to be posted. Now if you want, you could create a thumbnail and just go to your Canva photo and add in some text text to make it just more appealing for YouTube. Obviously, I'd use Photoshop if I was you, which I'd use for most of this tutorial, but at the end of the day, I wanted to make sure this tutorial was completely free and easy to use for all beginners. So with all of our elements done with ChatGPT, we're now prepared to upload our video. And yeah, that really concludes the tutorial on how to create a faceless YouTube channel using only AI tools. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned about a bunch of new AI tools on the market. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments section or join my Discord, and have yourselves a fantastic day. See ya later.